Okay, here's the question of the day. Actually, if you go on YouTube and other things, did you or did you not apply for an SBA EIDL emergency loan? And these are actually turned into grants. Uh, Part of it's a loan and part of it's a grant up to $10,000. So people applied all last year, and then the money ran out, and they still applied for the loan. And now it's going to happen again, and they're going to be giving out the money now. But it's really complicated. Nobody knows. From about 3 or 4 weeks ago, they had the law in place, but the SBA was trying to figure out what the hell to do. So just about a day or so ago, they finally have some final, laws or whatever procedures on what to do if you filed for it before and didn't get the money, or you didn't file it before and got the money, or whatever it is, whatever your situation was in applying or not applying for that. If you Google this, SBA EIDL, that's the emergency loan. So SBA, EIDL, and then FAQ, because the FAQ that has all your answers there to any question you may have. You don't have to go to some intermediary like me guessing what the hell they want to do. You got to go to the horse's mouth. So here you have the SBA right from the horse's mouth. So if you applied before, will you get more? Should you get more? How should I apply more? Or can I apply the first time? All this kind of stuff is answered. And so you click on, actually, here's there, and then, that didn't find, or where there's some, okay, here. When you Google, SBA EIDL FAQ, then you get this. Then you hit this download here, and then what you have is all the frequently asked questions for the COVID Economic Injury Disaster Loan, EIDL, okay? And part of that is an advance, they call it, which is really a grant. And last time they were giving grants from $1,000 to $10,000, and this time they're giving the same thing, but they're adding to what you got last time to bring you up to the $10,000. Very confusing, but all your answers here. Now let me read the questions. Not going to read the answers. What do I need to submit with my application? That's fair enough, right? I applied for the EID loan and haven't heard anything about my application. Should I reapply? Okay, so that's a question a lot of people have, so we got the answer here. I need help completing the application. That's what I got a lot. Even people say that because they didn't even have the application. Here's it, and what's neat, here's phone numbers, websites, here's email addresses, everything to get help, okay? Okay, my loan is currently in consideration process. I've requested more money. What will happen after the deadline passes? Okay, you'll find out. Can I request reconsideration after a deadline? In other words, the deadline passes, could I apply anyway? Okay, so they tell you what to do. What is the difference between the EIDL and the EID target advance? Well, the target advance, the loan is like 2-3% interest, which is a hell of a good loan. So take all your credit cards, pay them off with that. And then the advance is the grant. You get it. You don't have to worry about it. They give it all to you. Okay. That's the difference there. Okay. Can I apply for the EIDL if I already applied for the PPP? The answer is yes. What can I use the COVID EID loans for, and how about the difference between the PPP loans? Okay, they explain that. Well, the EIDL advance, that's the grant part, or targeted EIDL advance, be subtracted from my PPP loan forgiveness? No. So no, there's no subtraction. Who is eligible for the EIDL? Okay, that's all there. What if I am not a citizen, but my business meets all the other criteria? Okay, so it shows you how to meet that there. What is the process to receive the SBA loan? That's all there. The process is explained. How can I check the status of my loan? Hey, they have a customer service email and a hotline there to check. I received the initial quote. What does that mean? It tells you. So it brings you through the next steps. What's going to happen? I received the loan. How do I make payments? I won't worry about that until you get a loan. What if I don't need as much money as I've been approved for? It tells you how to send it back or whatever. Don't worry about it. That's a nice problem. I have a business partner. Does he or she not want to be included? Okay, it shows you how to do that. What if I didn't accept the full amount I was approved for? tells you what to do with that. Can I get the amount now? Okay, there's certain requirements, but you may be able to. What if I need more money than I was approved for? Tells you what to do. It's only up to like 150,000 you can get. I have multiple businesses. Okay, you could do that. I've been declined, but could be the reasons for what could be the reason. So it tells you why you may have been declined. See, and the credit is on this. Now, the PPP has no credit requirement like this does. So that's why you should apply for the PPP loan if you've been refused this on credit because your credit wasn't good enough. You apply for both anyway. Can I request a reconsidered? Yes, you can be requested. That's what's neat about government. You have like 6 months. You go back, hey, look at this again. I think you were wrong. You're wrong, wrong, wrong. I've already received my EIDL. I've been affected by another disaster, such as flooding. Tells you what to do. Can I ask for more funds? And the answer is if. So you got to read these things. I already received the EIDL loans. My business was not recovered yet. Okay, and that's another if. So I think if you can go up to 150,000. If I get another disaster loan due to different, well, that's another one. Given my business has not yet recovered, okay. What to do? How is the process for applying natural disaster loans? That's it. How does the SBA define gross revenue? That's all about. You want to apply or whatever. Will the SBA remove the hard inquiry? Okay. Okay. So you have everything there. All the questions asked. You apply for that sucker and see what happens. Okay. And remember, if you're refused by bad credit, or even in addition, you should apply for the PPP because that credit is not an issue with that. So you're more, if you have, suspected credit, you're more likely to get a PPP than an EIDL. But so Google SBA EIDL FAQ, okay? And you get all this stuff, see the answers, and maybe apply. Maybe you're going to get more from last year, didn't even realize it. You'll find